Hey everyone, it's time for Isaac's Saturday race tips. Now today I look at Randwick and I touch on two big races at Bendigo. Randwick, it's day one of the Star Championships. I'm really excited about it. The track is scheduled as a heavy 10. Now, hopefully the rain can hold off because there is a bit of rain scheduled, so hopefully that can pass over as soon as possible. Race 1, the Kindergarten Stakes, is an 1100 metre. Semeleon, number 1, Willie Pike on board, $3.80 the favourite. It's used to Victorian tracks. It's coming off a 5-week break. So, yes, I'm hoping for Semeleon to have a nice run, but the main focus for me in this race is number 9, Asteria. Rachel King on board, currently at $12, so really good odds there. It won both trials, so if it can take that form from the trials into race day, it's got a great chance to win on debut, and that'll be fantastic to see. All the best to Asteria and Connections. Race 4 is the Chairman's Quality Handicap, 2,600 metre. Number 2, Great House, Hugh Bowman on board, currently at the $7 mark. Maybe scraped through for a placing in the High Sky Stakes, which was a 2,000 metre. It got third, so there was that fight and effort. I looked at Surprise Baby in the form, but for a horse like Surprise Baby, who I'd love to see have a lovely run, it just doesn't suit the track conditions. And I just don't have that much confidence in it today in the Chairman's Quality Handicap. Number 12, Chalkstream, who is the favourite at $3.75. It's got a great chance with Tommy Berry on board. And a close eye, I'm keeping a close eye on number 15, LaBelle. Jamie Carr on board, $9.50 the odds, used to 2,000 metres, so the extra 600 metres in this race, it's going to test this horse. It's going to see its strength and endurance. Race 5 is the Country Championship, 1,400 metre. Number 1, Cavalier Charles, currently at $7, Jamie Carr on board. The conditions of the track, the weather, etc. It's got a big question mark there for me with this horse, but a chance for 3 wins in a row. It's been consistent, it's been up to good form, so I think it's certainly got a chance to win this race. Number 2, Far Too Easy, maybe a placing. J-Mac on board at $5 currently as in the market. After the 4-week break, it's going well with a win last start, so really nice win there. Race 6 is the ATC Sire Produce, 1,400 metre. How could you go past a favourite? At $1.95, number 12, Fireburn. This horse is absolutely fantastic, phenomenal to watch. Drawn barrier 6, Brenton Avdallah on board, coming off an incredible win in the Golden Slipper from the Gary Portelli stable. This horse is certainly heating up, that's for sure. Get the pun. Fireburn, it's a chance for 5 wins in a row. This dynamic duo, Brenton Avdallah, Fireburn, it works. It's electric to watch, and hopefully another fantastic win today in the ATC Sire Produce. Race 7 is the Australian Derby, 2,400 metre. The favourite at $3.60 is Hitotsu, who won the Victorian Derby last year. So there has been talks that it could get the double, the Vic and the Australian Derby. That'd be fantastic to see. But my hopeful pick of the day is the Ruffin at $17. Number 2, Allegron, Hugh Bowman on board. Now, Allegron was my pick in the Vic Derby last year. Unfortunately, came second and just got caught by Hitotsu. It's got a good chance. It showed a lot of fight in the Vic Derby, so I'm sure it's going to show a lot of fight today in the Australian Derby. Number 3, Forgot You. Now, I do have a soft spot for this boy. Came third in the Rosehill Guineas on a heavy 9, so it handled the heavy track conditions well. Mark Zara on board, and this is starting to become a really lovely duo to watch on the track. The odds on Forgot You is $8.50 to win. Race 8 is the Group 1, the big Group 1 of the day, the TJ Smith Stakes, 1,200 metre. Number 1, Nature Strip, barrier 11, J-Mac on board, currently at $2.70 as the favourite. Now, I know there's horses like Eduardo, I know there's horses like Masked Crusader, and many others in this race. This race is full of fantastic horses, but the one I want to win is Shelby 66. Drawn barrier 10, Tom Berry on board, $6.50 the odds. Last start was brilliant on a heavy 9. To see this horse, how strong it is, it's just a beautiful horse to watch on the track. Shelby 66 for the upset today. Now, last time it faced the field like this, it came second. It got over Nature Strip, but Eduardo beat it in that race. So it's got a chance. It's got a lot of potential, and I've never lost faith in this horse. It's been a fantastic journey, and she continues to put on these masterclasses. Race 9 is the Doncaster Mile, 1600 metre. Number 2, I'm Thunderstruck. Probably the best pick for me in the Doncaster Mile today. Hugh Bowman on board at $7. Second in the All-Star Mile, I'm Thunderstruck. So there was a strong fight in the All-Star Mile, and just got dominated in the end by Zaki. Number 10, Ice Bath. Now, came 9th in the All-Star Mile. I'm not too confident with picking Ice Bath today. So, if, probably leaning away from taking a punt on it, for the punters out there, I probably wouldn't. Fred Kersley on board. Now, currently at $19, it doesn't mind the heavy track. I'm not too confident, as I mentioned. I'm not too confident with Ice Bath because it's let me down a few times. You never know what can happen in these heavy track conditions and in these wet conditions. And I'm also keeping a close eye on Cascadian, J-Mac on board. So Cascadian's used to Damien Oliver. Now a jockey change. J-Mac could prove a different result. And Cascadian at $29. So you'd maybe want to look at taking an each-way bet in the market. Bendigo races now. Race 7 is the Bendigo Guineas, 1400 metre. Number 1, Chartres. Ethan Brown on board, currently at $10. Third last start at Caulfield in a 1200 metre. So it's used to the 1200 metres. And this is going to test a 3-year-old if it can run the 1400 metre distance. It's going to be really hard to beat the favourite at $2.70. Number 10, Cardigan Queen. Barrier 11, Harry Coffey on board. Second at Flemington in the Circa Plate, which was a 1400 metre. It just got beaten, so a certain chance today. Cardigan Queen shows a lot of fight and effort, and it hits the line strongly. Race 8 is the Golden Mile, 1600 metre. My trifecta, my box trifecta for the day. Number 1, I Am Superman. Blake McDougall on board, $6.50 the odds. It's used to the 1400 metres, so maybe a placing in the Golden Mile. I've got number 3, Zaydani, to win the Golden Mile. Bo Merton's on board, currently at $14. Now, coming off a 18-week spell. Now, this mare heated up last year in November, got back-to-back wins, pretty much was on fire, and really strong wins in that month last year. So, a chance maybe to get back on track. Number 7 to finish off my trifecta is Crosshaven. Jamie Mott on board, currently at $13, so a bit of a roughie as well. Maybe a small each-way bet for this horse. I'm keeping a close eye on it, but I don't think it will get the win. My pick to get the win is obviously Zaydani. So going over that box trifecta, number 1, 3, and 7. That's the Saturday race tips. It's going to be a great day on the track, as I mentioned earlier. Hopefully that rain holds off. If you are taking a punt, good luck, and as always, gamble responsibly. Make sure you like, comment, and share this video out to your friends and family. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. And for more content, you can find me on Facebook and Instagram.